Then section 5.4, expanding brackets, and then you collect the like terms after you've broken up the brackets. It says here, operating in grade D now, multiply out 2 bracket a plus 3. Right, 2a plus 3. Effectively that means I've got two lots of what's inside the bracket. Effectively 2 times a, 2a, and 2 times 3, well that makes 6. Alright, grab a few more. This is C. I've got 3 lots of 2c plus a 3. I think it's a C, isn't it? Yeah. Bust it open, as I say. 3 times 2 lots of C, well that's 6 C's altogether. And 3 times 3 comes to 9. 6c plus 9. That's correct. Let me do G for you. G says P multiplied by P minus 2. Now, same again, don't be frightened of it. P times P is P squared. Please note we're not adding P plus P, in which case that will be 2P. We're multiplying P and P, P squared. And P times 2, well that's 2P's, but it's negative 2P's, because look, there's a minus right there. I've got R multiplied by 5R plus 4. R times 5R is 5 times R squared, or 5R squared, and R times 4 is plus 4R. I think I'll do the last one. I've got 2 PQs, there it is again, multiplied by P minus 3Q. This one's a bit tricky. Right, 2 PQ times a P. Well, look at it carefully. I've got 2 P squared, because the P times P is P squared, and we're left with the Q as well. So that means 2 times P squared times Q. 2PQ times P is 2P squared Q. Minus, 'cause it says so. Well, 2 times minus 3Q. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. And then we got P on its own. And the Q times the Q is Q squared. So doing it in one hit, 2PQ multiplied by minus 3Q gives us 6P and Q squared. Alright, you might want to study that one on a slow speed. Just put a little box around it. That's quite tricky, that one. I did say it would be, and it is. Right, question 2. I'm not doing that, or that, or that, or that. I'm going to go straight to the grade C ones. Let's give it another page, and we'll see what we've got. I've got 4 lots of A plus 2, plus I've got 3 lots of A plus 3. It's meant to be a 2, not a Z. It says expand and simplify. Expand is another word for multiply all out. Simplify means squash up all the like terms and make it into as few terms as possible. Right, grade C, here we go. Well, 4 times A is called 4A. 4 times 2 is called 8. 3 times A is called plus 3A. 3 times 3 is called 9. Now let's collect the like terms, like with the previous video. 4A plus 3A, that gives me 7A's. 8 plus the 9 is positive 17. 8 plus 9 is 17. There's your final answer. Let's grab another one. I think I'll grab D now. Just work under here. I've got 5 lots of P minus 1 plus 3 lots of 2P minus 1. Again, bust it all open, multiply out. 5 times P, 5P. 5 times 1 is 5, but of course it's negative, so it's minus 5. 3 times 2P, 6P, so it's plus 6P's, because the plus is there. And 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. Collecting the like terms, we've got 5P plus 6P, and that gives us 11 lots of P. And here we have minus 5 minus 3. That will give us minus 8. So the final answer is, oops, it's gone red there. The final answer is 11P minus 8. Alright, next part, next question. Let's just jump a few. Here's a horrific one. 6 times 2 minus x. Takeaway, it's the first of the takeaways that I'm going to do. It's probably too tricky actually to do it first time round, but I'm going to have a go with you. Okay, no problem with 6 times 2, 12. 6 times minus x, that's minus 6x's. Now be very careful with this. Minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. I've got an invisible, I'm going to write it in though, never you do this ever. I've got an invisible 1 in front of the bracket, alright? So I've got minus 1 lots of 3, and that's going to be minus 3, and minus 1 times minus x is plus x. Quite tricky, isn't it? So collecting the like terms, let's do the x's first. I've got minus 6x plus 1x, that gives me minus 5x, because minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5, so minus 5x. And for the numbers, I've got 12 minus 3, 12 minus 3 is 9, and it's positive 9. You could write it as 9 minus 5x if you wanted to. There's no need for it, just stick with the x's first and then do the numbers, but some teachers will go all the way and call it 9 minus 5x. Alright, let's do one that looks a little bit tricky. Let's try L. I'll work here. 3k multiplied by 1 plus k, close the bracket, take away k multiplied by k plus 6. Now bit by bit let's just do it. Well, 3k multiplied by 1 just leaves me with 3k. 3k multiplied by k, well, k times k is k squared, so it's plus 3k squared. Right, left side done, or rather left part of the expression done. Watch out, it's minus k times k, we become negative k squared. It's k times k still k squared. And minus k times 6 will be minus 6 lots of k. Now collecting the like terms, and as I said in a previous video, k squared is a different term to k on its own. So let's just do the k squareds first, starting with a higher power. So 3k squareds take away a single k squared will give me 2 lots of k squared left. Fair enough? And now we'll play with the k's. I've got 3k, take away 6k. Well, 3 take away 6 is minus 3k. And there's your final answer, and I think I'll box that off as done. And I'm happy with that. I'll do the last one as well, I think, then, just to close off the video. Working up here then, the last one is, go to black, 4 lots of 2c minus d, close off the bracket, take away 7 lots of c minus 2d. Alright, plenty going on here. 4 times 2c, that's 8 c's, 4 times d is 4d, but it's negative, it says so. Again, watch out for these little things here. Minus 7 times c, minus 7c, and minus 7 times minus 2d, minus times minus is a plus. I've got plus 14 lots of d. Now, squishing that up a little bit, so I've just done the expanding, now I'm going to simplify. Playing with the c's first, 8 c's, take away 7 c's, I've got a single c therefore, because 8 take away 7 is 1, and you don't write the 1 in front of the letter in algebra, no need for it. And now we're going to work with the d's. So minus 4d plus 14d takes us up into the positive 10d area, and that's your answer, c plus 10d's, and that's that one. Now I rather like the next question, so I'm going to do it in a page on its own. Where's that? There you go. I've got here 4 lots of x minus 3 plus 2 lots of 3x plus 8, and I'm told that equals ax plus b. Very tricky. I've now got to work out what a is worth, and I've got to work out what b is worth. Okay, not done one of these. Let's just have a look. Well, I've got brackets there. Let's start multiplying out. Won't put loops just to get in the way, just leave it open. 4 times x, 4x, 4 times 3, 12, but it's negative. 2 times 3 x's, 6 x's, and it's plus 6x. And 2 times 8 is 16, plus 16. Squish it all up. 4x plus 6 x's is 10 x's. Minus 12 plus 16 puts you on positive 4. And let's just compare it with the original. And let's go back to blue. So I want to know what ax plus b comes to. Well, if we compare the two expressions, I've got 10x plus 4 links to ax plus b. So I can see by comparison that a has got to be 10 and b has got to be 4. And there it is. Absolutely beautiful. And that's essentially expanding brackets and then collecting your like terms. Put it another way, break up the brackets, bust it open, multiply it out, then squish it all up and simplify the expression. Alright, so that's that. Thanks for watching. We now need to prepare for 5.5.